Strength in the world, pureness in our blood, pride in our soul, zeal in the hearts. Let's salute our India on 75th Republic Day. Happy Republic Day to one and all. Honorable managers, principals, respected chief guests, teachers, and all my dear friends. Asian culture resides in the hearts and in the souls of its people. Be the change you want to see in the world, says Mahatma Gandhi. Warm greetings to one and all. Myself, Ishwari Sachin Raut from Fatima Convent Primary School, Kannad, Standard 4th B. Myself, Master Adyan from Standard 2nd Division D. Going to deliver a speech on Republic Day. Today we are gathered here to celebrate the 75th Republic Day of our incredible nation, India. On 26 January 1950, our Constitution came into an effect, marking a new era of freedom and democracy. On the eve of the 75th Republic Day, I extend my heartiest greetings to every Indian present here at home and abroad. From the day the Constitution came into effect to the present day, it has been an amazing journey that has inspired many other nations. Every citizen has reason to be proud of the Indian story. When we celebrate the Republic Day, we celebrate what we have achieved together as a nation. India is of course home to one of the oldest living civilizations. India is called Mother of Democracy. As a modern republic, however we are young, in the early years of independence, we faced countless challenges and adversities. Very high levels of poverty and illiteracy were just two of the many long foreign rule. Yet the spirit of India was uttered with hope and confidence. We began an experiment unique in the history of humankind. We did so with a belief that we are after all one, that we are all Indians. We succeeded as a democratic republic. So many creeds and so many languages have not divided us. They have only united us. That is the essence of India. It is inspired by the humanistic philosophy of the oldest living civilization in the world, as well as new ideas that emerge in modern history. The nation will always remain grateful to Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, who headed the drafting committee of the Constitution, and those had a critical part in giving it the final shape. On this day, we should also remember the role of jurists B.R. Rao, who had prepared the initial draft, and other experts and officers who helped in making of the Constitution. We are proud of the fact that the members and that assembly represented all regions and communities of India, and that they included 15 women too. Their vision as enshrined of the Constitution has been continuously guiding our republic. During this period, India has been transformed from a largely poor and illiterate nation into a confident nation marching on the world stage. This would not have been possible but for the collective wisdom of the Constitution that is guiding our path. While Baba Sahib Ambedkar and others gave us a map and a moral framework, the task of walking that path remains our responsibility. We have largely remained true to their expectations. Yet we realize that much remains to be done. Realize Gandhiji's ideal of the upliftment of all. Yet the progress we have made on all fronts is encouraging. ए वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, ए वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, मैं जा रहा हूँ जहाँ में याद रहे तू, मैं जा रहा हूँ जहाँ में याद रहे तू, ए वतन मेरे वतन, ए वतन मेरे वतन, तुझ पे कोई गम किया जान नहीं दूँ, तुझ पे कोई गम किया जान नहीं दूँ, कुर्बान मेरी जान तुझ पे शाद रहे तू, ए वतन मेरे वतन, ए वतन मेरे वतन. Independence is